that you own, that you champion, you might not be so good at speaking on social media and conveying your power and your bababu onto social media, which is very important, because if you can't do that, you lose your audience. You lose your audience. Over time, people are going to be living online, and if they're not finding you there, they're not going to look for you in the real world or on the ground. So it's very important to learn how to speak social media and merge that with your ability to communicate on the platforms that you're already championing. So, the advantages of using social media: stronger relationship with your audience. This is important because when you have a social media account, you actually own your audience. I know when you have a radio show or a TV show, etc., what happens is the station does the marketing for you. So, people will find you when they find you, and the station kind of owns that market, because if you leave, they can just replace you, put someone else in that slot, and then the audience will get used to them and listen. But when you have a social media account, what happens is you own those people. They're there for you, they care about what you do, so they move with you wherever you go. And that makes you more powerful than, for instance, if you're just on a radio show that you leave and then nobody knows who you're doing. Okay, but that guy, you don't want to be a bad guy. If you don't have a social media account, in 2020 you're going to be a bad guy. And very quickly, in 3 months, people say, oh, guy, who is this guy? And I think somebody who's demonstrated that very well is Robert Marawa, also said in the second one. But he's done that very well. I mean, he left the company he was with, and he's got this amazing YouTube page, and it's just growing like crazy. He's monetizing. I think he started monetizing after a month of being there. YouTube baby. So it's crazy, but because he owned his audience from a very, from the beginning of whatever he was doing, from Twitter, from everything that he was doing, he was able to move and not be tied to one platform.